Back in the cage to Rick
This is
Toms.
Premier MMA Championship live on Fight TV. And this is an amateur bout scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner. He stands 5'9", weighing 145 pounds. Fighting out of Indianapolis, Indiana, with a record of 5 wins, 6 losses, Pretty Boy, Jacob Easter! And in the blue corner, he stands 5'10", weighing 145 pounds. Fighting out of Findlay, Ohio, he represents Demolition Fight Team with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, Grant Wild Thing Waybright.
Three rounds, 3 minutes apiece, as these are amateur fights to kick things off tonight. Waybright and Easter.
Touch the gloves. So you got a Waybright here, a little less experienced than Easter, but he is a very game opponent at the same time.
Waybright came out aggressive, ended up getting pushed up against the cage and just ate a knee.
A lot of dynamic movement from both fighters.
Yeah, Waybright is now trying to wait on the judges. He's definitely trying to take the fight to Easter.
Easter really switching it up between his kicks, head movement, punches, not giving Waybright the same look very much.
Yeah, he keeps switching it up. It's kind of hard to get a beat on a guy the way Easter's moving around. Jake is definitely giving him a few different looks, but he's very careless of where he puts his head, though. He just got tagged with an uppercut right there.
Yeah, Waybright finally timed him after really making it unpredictable in that opening first about 30 seconds of the fight.
Seems like maybe Easter changed his mind on those change-ups. That will take some gas out of you, coming in with that left hook there.
You hear Easter's corner calling for the level change repeatedly. That way he's not a stationary target for Waybright.
Pretty evenly matched here on range. Oh, you got Waybright coming in with a nice combination.
Yeah, Waybright has been remarkably accurate thus far after timing Easter.
Absolutely. Nice little leg kick there on the lead leg of Easter.
We've seen that low calf kick become much more prevalent over the last few years, and Jacob Easter going to that with regularity.
Yeah, Jacob's being real conservative with his strikes. I think he should get a little bit more active. But he's doing well. If he really wants to take it to the ground, he's really going to have to push the pace and get him thinking about those hands and those feet.
Just had a couple big shots there from Waybright.
Thus far, about all that Easter's given Waybright are those low calf kicks. Now a body kick. But Waybright threw in one of those low calf kicks of his own, kind of showing Easter that he can play that game as well.
Now, I'll say a lot of these kicks from Easter, though, Waybright's either checking those off or there's no power on them. I don't think there's a lot of damage getting done there. It does seem Easter's got some swelling there on the left side of his face and maybe a little bruising on the shoulder.
Yeah, thus far, Waybright has outstruck Easter and times him yet again. That's it.
He's done.
That's the fight. Nope. Maybe trying to recover. Good call from the ref. Good call from the ref.
Very good call from the ref.
It looked like Easter was out. Looked like he went limp. Not so.
Yeah, it was a flash knockout. Oh, that was another one.
Now Easter looking to get back into the game.
Beautiful
Tried to go for that lateral drop. Didn't quite work for him. Goes for the single, but time will expire in this round.
A few seconds left. I think that's an awesome first round for this evening.
Incredible comeback for Easter to even still be standing after that. I believe all three of us in the booth thought that one was about done. Great call by the ref to keep that going.
Absolutely. I think as Ray Sean said that, I think that might have been a little flash KO. But very great recovery from Easter there.
And it was a great recovery from Grant because he suffered a little flash knockout there too for a second. And they're definitely mixing it up and making it exciting tonight.
Absolutely. Looks like Waybright might have a small cut on the right eye there. Doesn't seem to be bleeding too much, so it shouldn't be a problem. And here we have that drop from Waybright.
Yeah, it was a nice overhand right. Slid right in there.
Absolutely. Failed to capitalize. I think that might have been Waybright assumed he was unconscious, so maybe that was why there was no capitalization on that.
Check out the photographs from tonight's show over the Premier MMA Championship page, and like our photographer's page at TNT Wrestling Photos on Facebook. Premier MMA Championship is back Saturday, November 17th here at the Hits Arena. Tickets on sale starting August 13th at cincyfights.com. Make sure to get yours. Now, Rayshawn, it's very often in amateur MMA we see a pattern. It either goes about 40 seconds or it goes the full 3 rounds. You can't really bet on that in this fight because we saw what we speculate could have been a flash knockout on Easter. So how he comes out in this second round is integral.
Oh, definitely. He should come out and keep doing the hands, definitely work more with the striking so he can set up his takedowns and take it to the ground where his bread and butter is, instead of mixing it up and leaving time for Grant to time him.
Thus far, we've seen a varying attack from Waybright, from the counter striking to the kicks to the thigh, kicks to the calf.
Yeah, absolutely. Easter is more the ground specialist out of these two, Waybright being the striker, and I think that's pretty obvious here.
Waybright drops Easter yet again, and this may be where Easter wants to be, although he's moved into side control. Waybright has.
He looks like he's in trouble.
Yeah,
definitely not where Easter wants to be, as he has been mounted.
Waybright's putting that hip weight on him, getting the arms across the face, making him uncomfortable, giving him a little something to think about.
Yeah, those forearms are not pleasant at all.
Worth noting, you cannot throw elbows to the head in an amateur fight.
Yeah, we'll see if there's any capitalization here. It seems that Easter is trying to buck out of there and turn that over. We get a roll. Doesn't seem to have a lot left, though.
Waybright looking to pin his opponent, create a little bit of space, open it up for those strikes. Again, it's a little more difficult as an amateur. You have to open up punches as opposed to elbows. So you need that additional space.
Absolutely. And here, a couple short shots. You did see the forearms across the face. That's a pretty effective method. Going to the rear mount. Easter
turtled up. A world of options for Waybright here.
Waybright's trying to flatten him out. Look like he has both legs in, he has both hooks in.
Just keeping that weight on him.
Easter looking like he's trying to regain a mount position because he is in a world of trouble.
He's working his RNC, just flattened him out. He's carrying all this weight.
We just saw Easter give the thumbs up, says that he's okay, but he is eating a lot of punches to the ribs right now.
That's a tap.
That's it.
So you got Grant Waybright improving his record to 3-1 by means of rear naked choke.
Easter drops his first fight. In his last 3, he will look for a resurrection his next time out.
Absolutely.
And Grant came in, he snapped that losing streak. He didn't want to take it to the judges, took it out the judges' hands, did the right thing, played it right.
Here we have that submission with Waybright tapping out Easter in the final seconds of that second round. A couple of great athletes here, though. A lot of sportsmanship between the two afterwards. Kind of giving each other some tips and tricks maybe for their next fight.
Let's go back into the cage to Rick Toms.
All right, fight fans, 2 minutes, 5 seconds into round number 2. Referee Chris Kimmen stops this contest when he sees the tap out to the rear naked choke. Your winner, Grant Wild Thing Waybright.